concentrate on your breathing. As you concentrate, visualize yourself breathing through your third eye. As water is running through your third eye down into your being, allowing that energy to manifest itself as you breathe in the God source, the God energy, and letting it touch the Christ Spirit within you. And then allowing this positive energy that is you to venture back into the spirit world. And then you take another breath, allowing yourself to have a rhythm of your breath. And as you sit here in this space, I want you to visualize energy coming up from Mother Earth, allowing that to move through your being, up through your legs, and into the base of your spine. As that energy resides there at the base of your spine, allow that energy to move through your being. Allow the color red to be part of your vibration as it moves through your vibration and being. And as that energy moves up higher into the next chakra within your being, allow that orange to mix with that red energy, allowing that to encircle the being that is you. As it moves up higher, allow it to mix with the yellow. See these beautiful colors moving through your being as that energy moves into your heart chakra, into the color green. Allowing that energy to manifest there for a moment. As you breathe through your crown chakra now, I want you to see the energy moving into your third eye, allowing that indigo blue to be part of your being, allowing that to circle down into the lavender, which is your throat chakra. And then allow that energy to move into your heart chakra, to mix with Mother Earth, to mix with your higher being. And as you allow it to be there, I want you to feel the energy within your person, into your vibration, and sending healing energy out to your family, to your friends, to places around you, and also sending energy to yourself for healing, allowing you to be healed, allowing peace throughout the world, allowing the energy to travel throughout the earth space. And as you visualize this, allow as a group where two or more are gathered, there I am. And as you allow this energy to move through the universe and through the vibration that is you, you allow changes to happen. And as you accept the changes the vibration of spirit has brought you, allow you to bless yourself. We're taking this moment, taking this time to send the energy out into the universe, allowing it to be received and used where it is to be used, allowing that energy to revert back to you, to bring blessings within your own being. And as you take this next breath, allow yourself to feel within peace within your being, and knowing that you are healed. And on your next breath, open your eyes. So, I think you guys got back. I think it's always kind of cute. I always think it's kind of cute. When we all do metaphysical work, we all do spiritual work. Fluorescent lights are the worst thing from physical and spiritual work, but every building I go into has fluorescent lights. I think it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cute that it kind of dissipates the energy from bringing forth spirit. So when you're actually sitting at home, when you're trying to clear energy within your being, when you're trying to clear it and propel that in motion, allow yourself to take stock of where you are, for you, what has happened in your day, because as you sit and be quiet, everything that you have experienced and placed in the vibration ahead of you is part of you. It's part of your vibration. So you must calm yourself. If you have an argument, you're mad at somebody, you're doing things in your life, you're not going to sit in meditation very peacefully. Your mind's going to be working, telling yourself how bad today was, how bad it was. I got a little joke to tell you, it's cute. There was a gentleman that fell off his tractor. As he fell off his tractor, his wife, Ethel, came running out. Got him to the hospital, made sure he got to the hospital so they could fix him. And when he woke up, he said, Ethel, I fell off the tractor, you were there. Ethel, when I fell off the roof last month, you were there. Ethel, when I wrecked the car, you were there. Ethel, you're just bad luck. So sometimes we think of things as bad luck.
Yeah.
Somebody's there to help us, somebody's there to encourage us. And we have to allow ourselves to understand who we are. And as a child, I was always taught thoughts are things. What you personally create, what you're creating in existence ahead of you. So it's what we think, what we put in motion as far as healing, connecting to the spirit world, however we're going to do it, through artistic abilities, through connection to our higher sense of consciousness. A lot of this is propelled through you. It's propelled through you. You do it automatically. You have that gift. And we must all kind of work on our gifts that Spirit gave us. Whether the gifts are spiritual, artistic, maybe we do automatic writing, maybe we do something that we do that we're very good at, and we're very connected to. Work on that. Work on that vibration. When I teach mediumship, when I teach metaphysics, I teach mediumship, a lot of people just want to jump 3 or 4 levels. They don't want to sit where they are. They want to jump very quickly. Let's go do this very quickly. Let's go do this. But they aren't ready for that. They aren't ready for that vibration. They aren't ready to get there yet. It's like if I'm going to do something, I have to be ready for, if I'm going to jump 3 or 4 levels, I have to be ready for that situation. If you're clairsentient, you can't jump to clairvoyance because your gift is clairsentient. You sense spirit. Or if you hear spirit or an audience, you're not going to jump all the way somewhere else and not pay attention to the gift you already have. We're all connected. We are, as my mother used to say, be still and know that you are God. Be still. And by being still, that moment we had here in the meditation, be still. Be quiet. Quiet that monkey brain. Quiet that noise within your being. If you allow yourself to quiet that, then you're able to listen to a voice. I've always thought as a child that somebody off in some strange, far-off place is standing on a porch yelling to me. It's only when I get quiet, allow myself to rest, do I hear that person calling from that front porch. But I must quiet myself first before I can hear that. I must quiet the being within me. And that takes work. A lot of people think, oh my God, I'm going to do this very quickly. I'm going to do this quick. No, you're not. This takes time. I am 72 years old now and I'm still working at it. I still have moments that I could hide a few bodies and try to get away with it. Every once in a while you just go, whew. But then you come back to consciousness, you go, no, I'm not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do that. But we have to realize that as we put out ahead of us, we personally will walk through that. We will personally get to that. We'll run into that ahead of us. What you're thinking right now, what you're thinking in your being right now, within 2 weeks will manifest in your life. So you got to figure out what you're thinking, what you're putting in motion, because it will manifest. It will place itself in front of you. When I was a child, I was clairvoyant. I could see spirit standing there ahead of me, but I could not make out what they were telling me. I sensed what they were telling me, but I couldn't hear them. Couldn't hear them. Their mouths were moving, but no voice. I could just sense that they were talking to me. Then I got clairaudience. Now I could hear them. And they were shut up. They don't shut up. They talk all the time. So now I hear them. Then I started sensing things. Then I started smelling my grandmother's perfume or my grandfather's cigar or something in that vibration, so that I got clairgustance. So I got that smell of spirit. So I got all of them, but that took quite a few years to do that. But then I went into trance, channeling, trance. When I was 16, I started learning how to talk to spirit, allowing them to overshadow, to step into my being, allowing them to be there. And the first was Charles Davenport and Mildred, the two first channeling guides that came through. But after a while, after Lucerne, the other guy that was there, then Lucerne has now taken over. He has been my channeling guide for quite a few years, extremely a lot of years. But as you propel this and you work on yourself, you allow the negativity, the vibration in your life to leave you. You don't hang or associate with people that are bad for you. You already look at them and go, oh, you're negative. Oh, I'm not going to do that. It's like in Casadega, we have this community dinner that goes on. But quite a few people in there are extremely negative. So, should I place myself there?
No.
And bring food with them? No. I just don't go. That's not where I want to place myself. So we have to realize our life, it's where we place ourselves. Because now we've given permission for that to be part of us. Whether we place ourselves in a very negative situation or a very extremely positive situation, we have given permission to be there. When I do readings, public readings on people, and individuals say, uncross your arms, uncross your legs, uncross your eyes, don't do everything. Because I can't talk to spirit unless you uncross stuff. Well, if I was giving readings today and you walked in this building, you have already given me permission to reach you. I don't care if you cross everything on your body. It's like it doesn't matter. You've given me permission. And that's the same thing with things in our lives. We give everybody else permission to be part of this. When people teach meditation, they go, breathe in positive energy, hold it in your lungs and breathe out negativity. Stop all that. Stop it. Because when you breathe in positive energy, you hold that positive energy, you're going to breathe out. Where's that energy going to go? It's going to go right here. Your next breath, where's that energy going to go? Right back into you. So you're breathing out negativity. All you're doing is recirculating the negativity within your being. You breathe in positive energy, hold positive energy in your being, and you breathe positive energy out into the spirit world. Because you are positive. You are not negative. It's only when you think you're negative is when you start breathing out negativity. You're breathing out loud, but remember, you breathe right back. Here it goes. Now you're just recirculating the bad energy. Allow it to go. It's when we allow things in our lives. We're told, oh my God, I've got a crystal for you, dear. Oh, it'll heal you. It'll take care of you. Then we put our trust in that crystal. Now, it's just a crystal. Oh, smudge your house. Get rid of evil spirits. Well, you're trusting that smudge to clear whatever's in your house that you brought in. So, if we trust everything else to bring us balance, then we lose the sight of balancing our own vibration within our own being. You're already balanced. You're already there. You just got to figure out what part of the room you want to stand in to get more balanced. That's all. You want to figure out what makes you you. You. Nobody's ever going to live or ever going to be on this airplane like you. So what makes you you? Sure, we're raised with a bunch of, I call some of my relatives drive-by relatives.
Yeah.
Keep the windows up, keep the doors locked, drive by and wave. Don't stop. Don't entertain the craziness coming from their home. It's not your journey, it's not your vibration. You might have been raised in that family, but doesn't mean you have to stay in close proximity of that family. You might have been raised there, but doesn't mean you have to place yourself there. It's the energy we propel in our lives that bring us balance and upliftment in our vibration. If we bring negativity in our lives, then that's what we're going to just start feeding on. Positive energy within the vibration doesn't mean you have to do it every single moment, but try to quiet your mind and quiet that noise within you. Where two or more are gathered, there I am. Where your higher self and your inner being is gathered, there I am. I don't need two people outside of me to make me who I am. Higher self, inward body, there I am. So God is within me, just by me being me. So I have to realize that what I bring around me constitutes what's going to affect me. I told people the other day, I can't afford to retrain a new wife. I can't. I spent like 45 years, hasn't worked yet. She's training me, I'm training her, but we're still moving down the path together.
Nice. Yeah.
The question is, we have to realize that we attract people in our life to bless us, to encourage us, and to allow us to grow within our own self. And that's what people in your life should do. They should allow you to be you and allow you to grow the way you feel like you should grow. You should be in that connection within your life. When I do Lucerne, he's a being from the spirit world. He talks about connection. He talks about balance. He talks about understanding your consciousness. Whether you believe in past lives, incarnations, coming back and forth, redoing, whatever you believe is what your being will tell you. It's what will happen to you. It's what you believe. If you don't believe there's past lives when you enter the spirit world, you probably won't see one. Because you don't believe it. It's not within the vibrations, how you were taught, how you were raised. I'm kind of a different kind of situation. My father's Southern Baptist, my mother's spiritualist, my grandmother Catholic, my other grandmother Native American.
Oh, wow.
So I had all these people at the table telling me different things, different vibrations of how spirit worked. Everybody had a different view of the vibration. When I read the Bible to my father, and he'd show me a passage, go, look at that. And I go, well, what about that passage? He goes, we don't read that one. Really? Well, it's in the book, you're reading that. So, and then we only pick out what we actually want to read. We want to look at, we want to have that vibration. That's why I picked spiritualism. Because I get to read the book, I get to look at these different things, and I get to decide how it affects me, how it affects my vibration. If I give you the book and you read a version of the book, somebody else will read a different version of it. They will understand it differently than how you read it. They'll have a different understanding of it. So it's how you read it. My grandmother used to always tell me that the Bible and different things were just a guidebook for you. It's how you read the book, how you interpret it for you on your journey. That is what the book will become, your journey. So you have to realize that we're all progressing forward on our journey in our lives. We have to realize that we are the ones that are causing whatever's going on in our lives. We can blame it on someone and say, oh, I was born in that family, they did it to me. No, they didn't. It's what we propel within our lives. It's what we live. You can blame your parents, but I'm older, you guys are mostly older. Our parents are past now, they're gone. There's nothing we can do with them now, they're already gone now. So to keep blaming people throughout our lives, because most of the time they're just gone. Now it's just us. And we have to figure out if that adjustment in our lives fits us, fits the vibration for us. That's what we have to look at. And I always try to get people to, when I hear things that people go, oh, I call them dwellers at the well. That's what I call them. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's what I call them. Because they're always going back.
Yeah.
Or I have an individual that's got all her pills, and she brings them when we go eat. And she wants everybody to see how many pills she has to personally take. How she's personally suffering with all these pills. All she's trying to do is get attention from vibration or people to feel sorry for her. Instead of talking to the spirit and going, I don't accept this. This is not my journey. I don't accept this. I always tell spirit, if I signed a contract before I got here and there was a contract signed before I entered this earth plane, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see my signature. I haven't seen one yet, so I didn't sign something yet. So it means I can trade up. I can move the vibration. I can do something differently than what I think that that's supposed to happen from there. I can always change it. And I've always learned that in my life. You can always change your direction in your life no matter how old you are. You always change that direction of where you are. You want health in your life, then ask for health. Ask for perfect health. The reason why not? Ask for that. Tell them. Talk to them. And it's the voice in the beginning of the world. In the beginning of the world, it was the sound. Talk to them out loud. You're older now. People don't care if you talk to yourself. Talk out loud. Talk. Because if you talk out loud to them, then they hear what you're saying. You can write something on a piece of paper, put it somewhere in a corner, always keep over there looking at it. You're always looking at it somewhere in the future. Talk to them. Explain to them what you're looking for. And you want them to show it to you. You want them to get your attention. Spirit is repetitious. Body, mind, spirit, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. I'll keep hitting you with it. If you have to do it, it'll keep showing up. So be watchful of what's showing up around you. Because little things build into bigger things. So what's showing itself to you? You have to realize that, because I've been doing this a long time. I've been in spiritual work with my mother and different people in the family since I've been 5 years old. I've been in different religions, Buddhism, Taoism, Hinduism. I've been into a lot of religions, a lot, trying to figure out which one kind of worked for me, and I couldn't find anyone that actually worked, except for spiritualism. I found this religion for me, but that might not work for someone else. That might not be their partake of the situation. Because you have to realize where you are at this point in your life. We get closer to the spirit world. We want to try to figure out how to get in the front door. We can kind of scale the wall, but they might catch us. So we got to figure out how to get to that front door, how to get in there. So we got to figure out how we arrive. The spirit world is very connected in the vibration through my guide discern. There are many dimensions, many places of existence in the spirit world. Not everybody goes to the exact one place. When you're standing in a little hallway somewhere over there looking at one little thing, you're going to go where you believe that you deserve to be. At the end of your life, that's where you will end up. Where you feel like you deserve to be. So figure out what you're thinking about yourself. What you're thinking of where you feel like you need to be. It's clearing all this junk. Most of us are hoarders. We're not collectors. We're hoarders. We have all this stuff that we've collected throughout our life. That doesn't make any sense now. Doesn't make any difference or anything, but boy, we've got it. It's ours. It's what we need. And we haven't really stepped around and looked at it and go, ooh, God, that's no good. I should get rid of that. I had a lady, she was a very large woman. She came in for a reading, and she wanted to be healthy. But she had this big gulp, about the size of that table. And she was eating a great big Big Mac and a great big thing of French fries. And she's sitting in my office and she's saying, I want to be healthy. And I'm going, ooh. You have to change all this first, darling.
Yeah.
It's gotta change. It's gotta redo. Same thing we have to look at our lives. What do we need to change? My guy Lucerne will say one thing. He says, one thing to the spirit world works very well. You get quiet, out loud or in your mind, you can say, is there anything I'm missing? Anything I should be doing or putting in motion? Could you please show me? Covers all bases. Covers everything. If you're missing something or you're supposed to be doing something or putting something in motion, Spirit will show you. If you miss something, you didn't quite see it, they'll try to hit you again with it. They'll keep showing it to you. They'll keep trying to get your attention with it. And that's what we have to watch for. How are they getting our attention? Does it fit the vibration for us? Because if we allow Spirit to work with us, allow them to connect to our higher sense of consciousness, so life works pretty decent. We keep ourselves out of trouble. We in our lives don't mind a little crazy. We're okay with a little crazy. It's that full crazy that we see, that we go, whew, that's not good. Because we don't have time or energy in our lives to fix it. There's no more energy. I can't do this. I can't fix that for you. So we allow somebody else to come and get it and take it to wherever it needs to be. Sometimes it's just not our life lesson, our life situation to take care of that. But as we move forward, you have to realize that you are a gift. Your life was more for you to experience, not to get all crazy with it. Experience life, experience your connection to life. What makes you happy? You personally won't attract anything negative in your life if you try to be as happy as you can. I said at the beginning of this, if you're in this room and most of these people were nuts, and you're still sitting here going, whoo, I'm gonna just sit here with these people, then you've allowed the energy in the room permission to take residence within your being. So remember that when you're sitting somewhere and you go, whoo, I don't like it here, whoo. Don't be afraid just to stand up and go, whew, I'm out of here. I gotta go. Leave. Go somewhere else. Don't just sit and allow it to take root within your system. Sometimes roots are weeds. They grow and they just take an awful hard time to get them out, to get them away from your vibration. But you have to realize that you are who you are. I can't change you. All you can do in your life, you can't change who you are. You can just improve who you are. Can't change because you've got too much going behind you. Too much water on the bridge, too much stuff. But you can change where you're going or who you're going to become. That's how you get rid of the negativity within your life. Don't breathe out negativity and then breathe it right back into your system. Don't think that smudge works. Save your money on smudge. Save it. Smudge was for an Indian circle situation, as when you enter the circle, never to protect the outside of the circle, only to protect the person coming into the circle. You smudge people on the outside of the circle before they enter the circle. You can smudge the whole inside of your house. That is your circle. You're not smudging what's coming into the house, you're smudging in the house. And most people run around like banshees. They've got a sage stick about the size of a small car, running through their home, like running as fast as they can through their home. It doesn't make no difference. Spirit just laughs at you. So when you're doing smudging, go clockwise within a room. Make a loud noise in the center of the room, then move to a different room. You allow the energy to dissipate before you move to a different room. Don't try to do the whole house. Room by room. Clear and dissipate the energy in that room and move to the next room. There's different ways that you can do is clear the vibration, but most of all, just keep the crazy people out of your house. Keep them out. That's all. Just keep the energy out of your home and you don't bring it home with you. Don't be somewhere and bring the energy home. Then the energy's in your home. I could be at your house, dear, and you could be somewhere, and I'm a spirit going, ooh, I like your house, dear. Ooh, I'm going home with you. And in the car I am. You're driving down the street. You don't know I'm back there, but here I am. And I'm in your house because you went somewhere and you attracted me. And you brought me into that home. We should always say highest and best and nothing else. Want to protect yourself? Highest and best and nothing else. Do all this money stuff? Highest and best and nothing else for you. For your being, not for mine. Your highest and best might not be my highest and best. What's your highest and best? That's for you. That's for your vibration, not mine. So you'll protect yourself from anything. Spirit, you have 15 guides that follow you throughout your life. Plus other master teachers and people that are there, and angels, whoever you believe in, they are there. They're your protectors. They are there to help. They're there to clear. They're there to regroup. So, they don't scatter just because you go somewhere. They're there protecting you. They're watching you. If you attract something that they think that they should help you with, they will get rid of it. They will move it. That's why you ask, highest and best and nothing else. Allow Spirit to clear that. But you have to, whatever your gift is, whatever that vibrational gift is, what do you need? What do you expect in your life? That's the big key. What do you personally expect? Oh, I'm going to be miserable. Oh, yeah, okay. You'll be a little miserable today. But you create your day. Create who you are. I lay in my bed before I get up, and I start to creating my day. Before I even get out of bed, I create it. I create what I feel would be best for me. Before I even get out of bed. Because in bed, I'm just waking up. I'm pretty good. So I'm going to create my day before I get out of bed. Before I move from that space. You should do affirmations in your life. Mantras, affirmations. Through your existence. Do that. The I ams. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am awesome. I am. Do the I ams in your vibration. Do the mantras. Do the stuff to clear and redo and reset that vision within your being. The situation is very simple. Spirit will work with you. I'm going to keep going for a few minutes. I'm going to let my guide Lucerne come in a minute. I'll let him talk for a second, my trance guide. He'll talk to you. My voice will change. Different things will change. But he'll talk. But the question with allowing people to overshadow you, allowing energy to be part of your vibration, you have to be comfortable with who's actually doing it. Don't go like my wife used to say, I don't care. Anybody over there, they can come talk to me. I'm open 24/7. I said, oh, you're going to get hurt. You can't be open 24/7. You can't do that. But the vibration with Spirit, the energy that connects to the spirit world, is a vibration that you have to understand. That life is a balance of energy from the spirit world and this world. It is never anything different than that. And as you progress, as you breathe, as you be you in this vibration of love and light, you allow your energy to raise to that higher vibration, and you allow yourself to travel that path. And as you travel that path, enlightenment happens within your being. You allow yourself to feel the grace and the balance of spirit. You allow that to connect to your highest sense of consciousness. It's only when you lower the vibration and you step away from spirit and you allow it to dwell here below your energy field, then you allow yourself to bring forth things in this earthly plane. Allow yourself to touch spirit. Maybe not every day that you might be able to touch spirit, but try every day to communicate with the highest realms of the spirit world. And pieces and glimmers of that spirit world will follow you throughout your day. Now, I know that he talked and he said something, but the question here is I allow him to speak. He talks to me a lot. He doesn't quiet his mouth. He talks a lot. But you have to realize that when I allow myself to channel him, he allows himself to speak. But you have to realize that channeling is, you have to discern them, have to understand who they are, before you allow them to be part of you. I know who Lucerne is. I've had in my vibration all in my 20s, all the way to now, so he's been around me for a while. And sometimes it takes me, when I first started, it took me a while to get Lucerne to come through. Now he comes through pretty quickly. I don't have to do too much for him to just want to talk. Him or Tobias, one of the two major ones in my vibration will speak. But when you're listening to yourself, what is your higher self telling you? What is it connecting to? That's the energy. Whether it's metaphysical, whether it's spiritual, whatever the energy is that you are with, how does it affect you? That's the major key for the talk today. How is your life affecting you today? Not what happened yesterday, that's already gone. You already did that. Well, how's it affecting you today? Your thoughts yesterday might have been a little evil, might have been a little nuts, but today you can change that. You say, no, I'm not going to do that today, I'm going to change that today. Because every day begins a new day, creating a new existence, a new vibration. Doesn't matter what's happened yesterday, but today creates a new one. So what are you thinking today? That if you're balanced today with positive energy, you're going to carry some of that into tomorrow. So you're going to build more on that situation, and it might take you a while to get yourself completely balanced. But I had my doctor down last year this time.